Okay. Just waiting for... yeah, there we go. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included with your host, the Gamesman. Of course, this is a new game that's come out. It is in alpha at the moment. I have played a little bit. We're up to Cycle 2, but we're not going to resume that game. We're going to start off with a brand new game today. Just a little bit about the game and what it's about. It's a space colony simulation game where we manage our colonists and help them dig, build and maintain a subterranean asteroid base. We'll need water, warmth, food and oxygen to help keep them alive, and even more than that to keep them happy. This game is made by the same developers as Don't Starve and such games are like that, which is really cool. So far I like this game. This is like I said, it's in pre-alpha. There may be bugs and all that kind of stuff, but it's a mixture between sort of a colony base building game and a 2D RimWorld. If any of you know what that game is all about. However, let's hit the new game. Let's get started. Generate a new world. Love the artwork style, eh? The artwork style is so, well, you would say Don't Starve in a way, like the characters and the scribbly lines, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so here we get to choose our dudes, and not only do we get to choose our dudes, but we get to rename them as well, which is fantastic. I'm not too sure if you can rename them in the game. I'm pretty sure you should be able to, but each character comes with its own specifications, what they can and can't do. For example, this guy here, old Jasper, who's a level 5 architect, his abilities are in construction and pretty much nothing else. He's got an iron gut. Each character has a positive and negative traits. Some may have more than one as well when they first start out. So this duplicant can just about eat anything without getting sick, which is quite cool. But he's a mouth breather, so means that he takes more than his fair share of oxygen. So he consumes a bit more oxygen than all the rest of the suckers. Eugene, you're a level 8 technician. These guys are actually pretty bloody good. +2 to athletics, 5 to digging, 8 to tinkering, and he's got mole hands, so that's why he's a good digger. Yes, but he's a gastrophobia. So he's has an unshakable fear of kitchens and the culinary arts. So he can't cook, but that's no problem. Another dude can. And also Bubbles. Bubbles is not going to be Bubbles, but she's got irritable bowel syndrome. The duplicate takes a little longer than usual to do their business in the lavatory, as you do. Decor expectations 5, so she doesn't really care too much for crappy decor. Neither does old Jasper over here. Anyway, we do get the option to reshuffle our characters here if we want to. I'm going to name a few dudes here. We're going to name you as Nor. Okay, you be Nor. Boom. Eugene. Who are you with your curly hair? I don't even know. But you get Raggedy Dazzed. Okay, that's you. And of course we've got to have Ghoulie Girl up in the house. Boom. Okay. The next characters we come along, we will be choosing we'll be naming them as people that turn up in the chat. But for now, we can name our colony, and it's not going to be the Rocky Home. It is going to be the 101, of course. And we're going to embark on our journey into this asteroid, see what it's all about. Fun times. Here we go. Drink a coffee. Coffee is good. So here we go with duplicates, and I don't really know what that means. I thought that this was like a portal, and we get like portaled in to the inside of this rock. We can push spacebar. That will pause the game for us, and we can have a look around. So this is it. This is the world in which we live. It's 2D. Yes, it is. And each area and each stone is labelled. Now the things that remind me of RimWorld is this layout right here, where we can assign people to do different things, different stuff and things. Raggedy Daz is good at combat. Good at combat. Good at composting, which is tinkering, relevant attributes. Digging as well. Nor you're a builder. That's relevant to you, dude, for real. And what else is Daz? He's a digger as well. Oh, that's harvest. Okay, gotta get used to this again, eh? Ghoulie Girl, of course, tinkering and learning. So you'd be good for research. So we're gonna turn those two dudes off research. Who's the one that does not like the cook? Does not like to cook. Well, it's you, isn't it? Yeah. You can't cook, so you're already turned off. Sweet as. Apart from that, you guys can all do the rest of them. So all their jobs are pretty much set up, and we can just let them run. We can give them commands, and we can let them run. So that's that. Also, where was it? No. Ah, what am I doing? Okay, turn you off. Get closed. So pretty much the only thing you didn't do was cook, eh? And research. There we go. You can do everything else. Priority overlay. We can set different priorities on different jobs here, but this is, I think, the more technical side of things. We're not going to get into that in this playthrough. Decor overlay, so how nice things are in the area. Plumbing. Okay, we don't have any plumbing at the moment, so we can't do anything about that. Light, temperature. So it looks like obviously we're hot down over here, 34 degrees compared to what we are over here. And of course, every time you mouse over a thing, it gives you statistics. Raw minerals, 700 kgs and 17.5 degrees Celsius. Oxygen overlay, of course we need oxygen to survive. And that is all part of the game. Right, vitals. These are all statistics that we will be delving into later on in the game as well. If our dudes survive, that is the question. So to start off with, I suppose we have to give these dudes a bit more room. And I think we'll be digging this way because there's water up and over here. Up and over here. And there's also algae. We need algae in our lives. Or algae. And to which we are going to order. Oh, so here we go. Here's the priority here. We're going to order and issue some dig commands. Just like so. And then they're going to go about digging it when we hit spacebar. You can even go so far as just to do those two up there as well. Give them a bit more space. That is going to open up this pocket right here of oxygen, which is good because we need oxygen. So let it be done. Let the oxygen be had. Over here, I think we're gonna continue our venture off to the left here, at the same time as picking up some of the sand and sandstone. Not sure what happens to it when we pick it up, or it just goes onto the floor. By the look of that. So down here over to the left, base. Maintain your colony's infrastructure with these home basics. So we click on that. We've got ladders, tiles, and a storage compactor at the moment. Storage probably wouldn't be a bad idea if we could. Let's slam a storage right up in here, and it will put an imprint of where it's going to be, and they will build it in their own time. So get built storage. The other thing we might do, these tiles here. Let's shift the screen over a tad here. There we go. WSA indeed to move the screen around. By the way. What I will do is I'll issue a dig command here and here and get some tiles, and I believe that tile is going to go right up in here. Well, let's just do it to... oh, too late. We've done it to there now. What do we got here? What is this? What is this thing? It's a muck root, and it just fell into the water. Oh, we picked it up. How did we pick it up? I don't even know. By the way, our storage is built, but it's not allocated. We're going to allocate it to all, is what we're going to do. Okay, so obviously by clicking on something, let's do this. By clicking on the ration box, it's going to bring up a menu. In this ration box, we have details. materials, or mass, 400 kgs, contents, field rations, and muck root. Yes, inside the ration box. Brendo, dude, welcome. Yo, how you doing? Brendo. What's happening, Brendo? We are playing Oxygen Not Included, of course. Nice wee chilled live stream today. And we will name you as a character as soon as we get another character into the game. We have all our dudes named at the moment. We've got Nor, we've got Ghoulie Girl, and we've got Raggedy Daz. Brendo will be the next dude on the list of things. The other thing is we're going to make a ladder. We're just going to put a ladder down here into the water. I guess we'll make it all the way down, I don't even know. We've got to issue a dig command over here. Right here, and that's sand, so that's going to fall down and be a right pain in the backside. Let's dig those two out to start off with. So yeah, there we go. What's been happening, Brendo? What's been happening in your neck of the woods? I hear there's quite a lot of snow over in the US of A at the moment. How has that affected you in your area? Or are you all good? We can go about removing these two now, but we're going to have sand falling down onto these tiles, which is fine. Not too much of an issue. I want that algae right there. I didn't really want to do that, but I do want it for food. That is most certainly going to help out with regard to food and stuff. So yeah, here comes the sand. It's going to fall down. We have to issue another dig command on that. So we're going to have to do that regardless because we're moving along here to the side, to the left. What do we got over here? We've got granite, and in these pockets we've got contaminated water. We cannot afford to let that run into our water supply down here. We've got more contaminated water. This green stuff is just slime. Organic. That's pretty cool. We need metal. Is this metal? Sandstone. All sandstone. We need a metal up in the house. So we've got metal up here. It's copper ore. And we've got coal. But up here we've also got a vacuum. It's unbreathable. I believe oxygen rises, so if we crack into this, all the oxygen's going to get sucked out. I'm not even sure how that works. We do have more down here. We could go downwards. Yeah, the eastern part, there's been a lot of snow. Doesn't affect me though. I'm in California, where it's nice and hot. This game